Yo, 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 yo! What's happening with y'all? This your boy Really Resilly, and you're now building credit with Really Resilly. So today, I want to talk to you guys about the Mercury card. So the Mercury card is for those who have fair credit or have derogatory items on their credit report. This card has an annual percentage rate between 26% to 28%. And the APR is really just based on the market, but it varies from those rates from 26% to 28%. One thing I do like about this card, you are able to have authorized users. Most credit card companies charge a small fee per year to add on authorized users. But with the Mercury card, there's no fee to actually become an authorized user. So one thing about the authorized user, it is good to become one if you're building credit and you want to actually take on the payment history of a responsible individual that has a good credit score. So one thing about making someone an authorized user, if you give them that card, they're able to actually use that card and make purchases. But whenever they make purchases, just know that the authorized user is not responsible for any of the charges. The primary holder will be responsible for any charges. So just make sure if you make someone an authorized user, make sure they're responsible. And if they're not responsible, you may not want to give them that card. Another cool thing about this card, with this card, you're able to make a payment with your debit card or with your bank account. So most credit card companies, they would charge you a small fee to actually make a payment with a debit card. But what I like with Mercury is whenever I make a payment personally, my balance actually goes up immediately. So just as long as I make that payment before 5 p.m., I believe it's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So as long as I make that payment, my balance increases immediately. So anytime I made a payment, it would go, like, let's say, most of the time I pay my balance in full on this card. So when I pay $500, it goes directly onto that card. Another thing about this card, it does have fees, but miraculously, in my case, there was no annual fee on my end. So right now with this card is $0 annual fee. But it does vary from person to person. So the annual fee can be between $0 and $79. Another cool fact about this card is there is no fee if you go over your limit. So let's say you have a balance. Let's say you have a credit card available balance, and that's $1,000 that you're able to spend. And let's say you spend $1,000 and $20, then you won't be charged for over the limit fee. Other credit card companies, yeah, they're gonna charge you if you go over your limit. So with the Mercury card, there is a late fee. So that late fee is gonna be $40. So just try to stay away from late fees. I usually suggest that you do auto pay, or just really come up with a calendar where you pay your bill, your minimum balance before the day even comes up. So don't wait till the last day to make a payment. Just pay a couple days in advance, or just use auto pay. With this Mercury card, there is a minimum payment of $15. So if you have a $500 credit limit, the minimum payment is $15. If you have anything higher than that, it may be a little bit more. I don't know the exact amount, but this card is pretty cool in my opinion compared to the other cards, because the minimum payment is a lot lower for a $500 credit limit. So with this card is only by reservation. So what I mean by that is the only way you'll be able to actually get approved for this card is if you get a pre-approved offer, maybe through like Credit Karma, because that's how I got the card, or if you get a mail-in offer. So with the mail-in offer, there will be like a reservation code. So you would go to the website and you would, actually, what is it? I'm on the website now. You would actually go to continue application. You go to menu, continue application, actually my application, and then put in reservation code. So once you put in the reservation code, then you will go through all the prompts, and then most likely you'll get approved for the card. But this is not one of those cards where you can just apply for, just like go to the website and apply for it. You have to get an invitation for this card. So that's one thing I did not want to definitely leave out. With this card, what I do like is it has cashback rewards. So with this cashback rewards system that they have, there's nothing fake about it or anything. It's really simple and straight to the point. So the way it works is it's 1% cashback. So for each dollar you spend, you gain 1 point. Every $500 is $5. So you earn a point per dollar. So if you have 500 points, that means it's equivalent to $5. So that's one thing I really do like about this card. It actually does have real cashback rewards. You're able to redeem it once you get up to $10 in your cashback rewards. So whenever you redeem it, it takes 3 to 5 business days to actually reflect on your statement. With this card, they actually allow you to do a balance transfer. So the balance transfer is going to be either $5 or 4% of the amount of each balance transfer, whichever is greater. Balance transfer is really good if you just want to transfer the balance that you have on this card onto a better card. Some people use this tactic to actually, let's say they have a better card that has 0 APR for 24 months or something like that. That's why they would do a balance transfer. So that'll be another video, but balance transfer is really comes in handy. The cash back on this card is either $10 or 5% of the amount of the cash advance, whichever is greater. With this card, there is a foreign transaction fee. So a card that doesn't have this, to my knowledge, a foreign transaction fee would be the Capital One secured card that I have. So but with this card, let's say the foreign transaction fee is 0% or 3% of each purchase in US dollars. Okay, and that's pretty much the fees on this card. I did already discuss the late payments. The late payments is going to be up to $40. So depending on how many days you're late, some credit card companies charge you a partial payment or a partial late charge. And what I mean by that, instead of charging you $40, they would charge you like $8, $9. I mean, I've seen different amounts. So it just really depends. But if you ever get in a situation where you have a late payment, I always ask for a courtesy credit. Like I say, these credit card companies make like so much money, so there's no sweat off their back to give you a courtesy credit, because so many other people are paying interest and fees. So never be afraid to ask. Alright, and that pretty much concludes this video. So yeah, this is a good card to build credit with, to establish some payment history, to build your age of credit. I do consider this more of a long-term card, especially if you have 0 annual fee. So if you're not paying the annual fee, yeah, this is a long-term card. So this is a card you want to keep in the deck for a good while. It does have cash back rewards of 1%. So all you have to do is just keep using this card, and this card is going to be able to get you some cashback rewards. Over time, if you really use this card, you could have a good $50 to $60 just in it, stash as your cashback rewards. And let's say you have other cards like this, you can do this with other cards. So you can pay the bills that you would typically pay and just build up the rewards. And as long as you pay your balance in full, this card is not costing you anything and you're gaining the rewards from it. So yeah, this has been my honest review. This has been your boy Really Resilient, and we out. Chill.